yes here na no pay dum so levy come at the force hey GRE President Mahama utimi fast ade we message from ko e me kan from say every weekend e banti no e nedwa da yen sha ase implement it wo mo pa de wo mo systems no metimi akeka se ani ama system na accept sa levy no mo de baro a just 16th June etino ene ya ye kase di e wo ho enso no GPRTV force ochina omo ebe ye kire omo ebe ko strike e di entia 1 Ghana cedi per liter levy a John Mahama ban de abaro also on be ho ye kire and just say civil society organizations you know I say we should reject sa regressive energy sector levy no outright digital your take on sa matters no
abano wanya ne dem moya inde ebi so ho de obane dem na ye dem ebenada enufa adeche kuda anopa no was Ghana ha what the tax what that to petrol 1 liter bia ye boto biado of 1 Ghana cedi inti no why to dem asebio ma eyufo wa babu wabo enufa ni wewie wude mnyama na wodoko na ade chi na wonwi ate wo yiran se na luhu de made no waba inti under the cover of darkness in a President Mahama on the Ghana food nkomo na auto Ghana tax wo petrol mu 1 cedi per liter a we 4 cedi 50 pesos per gallon under the cover of darkness. Meanwhile President Mahama paga the Ghana for what to about the man no on one anka campaign and fa oye ni daylight anapa tututu na we sim na onye Ghana fully di nkoma wo bobe 9 8 na wa happen na nde epede the tax ado to petrol do no awo na twa na Ghana fu kwa den no ansa na from members of parliament na one bra after 10 o'clock no wakanya to be you na was waja atum the one for the main by intana pay sole no na President Mahama ose de odi kenis Ghana nyi bia no do de a obi akwakoto petrol 1 gallon bia mejo 4 cedi 50 pesos no ska apart from the oye no under the cover of darkness no manje ndi the President Mahama obotume nya akukudur we gina Ghana fu wonanim no wakade or the petrol or the tax to petrol do and now the tax in Poliba. Because President Mahama may tax what Ghana had there. Ono na ba no Ghana for one to abama no. What ba one for tax be am to Ghana for one do. No I want rather no wala ba ma Ghana e how the one do no taxes ni bi ho be yes ho. Oninti ebeti the current finance minister okoverting say obeyi taxes bi Akufo-Addo de bay today yi levy na ade wo be ye fi wo 1% no buyanden se bio Akufo-Addo de me tax na de ben nyansanim Oscar ebeti ablakwa abra wodi yi levy bay say ono dama Akufo-Addo onjon Ghana for won into no de 1% de obi ye momo 100 cedis obotu 1 cedi se bio Akufo-Addo ntwen Ghana for Sam George say the mad no you unquestionable o chede se bio nyanse bia anim e bete Sami Jemfi o say ono dam 1 levy 1 cedi levy a wodo to transfer do no ono no oye ewisam e President Mahama put the hair mo kan no sika muntumi ka radio do wakada masem ni nyina akyerem na se dam kofi what 10 won ho in less than 5 months in power. Our finance minister catch on the one introduce new taxes. Biara. Now at the back, them put the way increase petrol electricity by 14.75%. Now what's them 14.75%? On no over to me that solve doom so on doom so on banana for yejitum. Now, under the cover of darkness, now implemented the media. Oscar, I can only describe this government as insensitive. They are very dishonest and hypocritical individuals with political braggats. We are too no. When you make yet now, so wakasa to them when you make they are politically braggats. Wakasa, but when him a jumebi when him how to implement policies. Now, so when him say, Waban. President Mahama na ban wa bon Unim ejuma oninti na what we increase the madi. At that we increase at that to force no akasa biema. Onka say at that black or wakasa, at that Sam George wakasa, at that Sam Jemfi wakasa, because they cannot talk. Because the inherent in their spirit is dishonesty, hypocrisy, and political braggart. Into what to member part of Makasa when they gonna phone kasa. That's all. Oscar onye bibiala. Today. Na adoye bufumpo Oscar oye bufumpo in there. Wapada waka there. Mama Ghana phone kasa. No, what the tax are to that, what that to do. Oscar, imagine, look, I don't want that to do. Or your wickedness, or your daylight robbery. Well, we are Ghana for. Nam, you catch a Ghana for. There, you know what bar? Well, baby, we are. Was say no will come. In Cabana to do. Abana to do. Or be German nurses for striking a Ghana for. For 4 and 5 months and 6 months, we are still experiencing doom. So, Abra essay increased electricity by 14.75. Oscar, look, Shashweska Wally Jeffy, VIP drivers and the truck drivers. VIP drivers will use almost about 800 liters a day. Oscar, in a truck drivers, I want to walk fine here. I don't know. A day, we took what to 25 liters of 25 gallons of petrol. There's no do go on gallon. And look at this. Share 25 gallons. Every gallon be a wallet 4 cedi 50 pesos. Or share a day. Then VIP drivers in a trucks wallet 112 cedi 50 pesos a day. A day on petrol. Aban Mahama na aban 112. Said truck driver and a VIP truck no. Bus no. Oh yeah, juma 6 days Oscar alleged 675 Ghana. A month, allegedly 2,700 Ghana cedis tax on petrol for one truck and a VIP bus. That is what President Mahama. This is the wickedness of this government. Oh yeah, pure wickedness. 2,700 American people what the tax I can say. Them know what the tax are. Britain what the tax I can say. Them know what the tax are. Abana Shagana for bode aweba. Eba. May increase the taxes rather than Marco Fado na we friend nuisance taxes no e bebe if you will be so what parliament today a taxes yearly no promises said I'm gonna free I send for new tax but oya no kwala I say oya no kwala akwa parliament oyi levy 2nd April wo bon same what the mon what say mama ayado atu forcing is forcing. What we what force GPR to you from when we reduce one transport fare by 15% under the cover of darkness. No, what the damn wicked taxi, what the bay. How can you tell me that any sensible government will tax truck drivers, will tax VIP buses, 2,700 Ghana cedi a month? So your wickedness, I know everybody. And in Mani Ghana, one president, Franklin Kudu, or describing this President Mahama Namban, or say, oh yeah, the fastest pickpocketing government in the history of Ghana. The fastest. Abana odiem rikedi gidi not to Ghana fu onkotokum, no yiska ofi onkotokum ni nyina. Owi ano abeka akire hende, the me taxi, ono no wode bo solve dum so. In their own memorandum, what do call parliament. Na I John Jinapo, ono put the no yam one, John Jinapo. This is why mum. Koshini minister, ibini minister as meda. Koshini minister, otubi Ghana phone in Mwakacha one day. The whole Ghana port. Ibini me ko wia 2,327 containers were ports. 2,000 Robert Ghana phone in him. Okay, there. Ibini me ko wia Ghana. ECG containers 2,327. Koshini biansan. Oya a man papa bi and now Aban Papa Bianca, damn energy minister and Podo we need. Because he doesn't have the moral rights, fortitude to speak to Ghanaians. Because that's what Bekebio Ekojisam. I bet no lead, no interview, no say. Asam I don't point you on there. One kade the Miss Kempo Jimpono with the tia a kawa oh. What's the only been awarded to fuel? And on your president Mahama was there 2nd February, said the 27th January. Also, we have averted doom so.
That is it.
Oskeni, I'm Manko School. averted or children.
Just say Yaswano.
Na da dum so na esi ano no. Obana den na esi yesterday. Munsa muntu esika na focus of dum so.
Onya kromfu a onka sase.
Oscar. President nanka so. Ni obiala fasika na ensino do. Obiala mfetre ensino do. Na oka kire Ghana for I have averted dum so.
Yeah. That's we see dum so na no.
It obana den na asan ewie no increase electricity bill by 14.75. Say that enim da na yin bia. Into Obanaden, necessarily, and Sana catch and there. Yes, I into your 4 CD 50 pesos per gallon of petrol. Oscar, it can only happen to a group of individuals who are dishonest, insensitive, wickedness, and political braggarts. What do you know is when you made Juma? Nine into one day, GPR to you for what's it? One more up to Wednesday. When you na share enumga simple GRE for ye. What's it? GRE. Look at this. Abana signed a tax to law. Institution na will be implemented am law numpono. Anyone who got no form won't negotiate a corner whatever fado no be implemented am policy no. On nine there, actually ana watro them 4 CD 50 pesos per gallon will be starting there. Na institution na be catch there. No, you to me fe adwuma. Now I know skinny into the director general of GRE or there another wanda. Or there another wanda.
As in nipa no mudi omosu.
Exactly. On it na one man one NDC one journalist or radio XYZ. By Benye Buama Benyo said. I say some of the policies now ban why you know because the Tibon yeah. Ministers no we implement I don't know. As if they what they true number Ghana for what to about what the more.
Yeah.
What is this? Is this a resetting agenda? Or a resetting agenda? I'm totally shocked. I mean, the President Mahama Kasa no me do me TV. Oh no, because at the end of the day, no, Obaka sama onya no kware. Listening to Felix Ofosu-Kwakye on Newsfile Saturday, man, I was ashamed. I was ashamed. There are miracles. Or Yeneda Afroba.
Yeah.
Or Yeneda Afroba. Why? Chef Fosu-Kwakye, we implemented e-levy. We implemented e-levy. A black one. I say, Okonu Krom. No quiet town hall meeting. There, momo 100 cities are managed 1 city. Inti no crofo about 90% was on your tax, papa. Abedinti na black one on sanu konu krom. In there, no kancha no krom for there. Since your driver say, I want to know where you kita car and you know about to transport face him. On am there, my banana me ya foreign minister no. What's the to petrol 1 gallon be a bed for 50 pesos.
You know why I want to mean yes, sir? We're losing integrity.
That is the point.
Yes, we're losing the integrity. Yes,
Oscar.
We're losing.
You know, I say, I am ashamed. I mean, I am Gwase. 6 months in government. And no wonder people describe them as party that comes to steal, kill and destroy.
Yeah.
Nine, that is what they are doing. They have only come to amass wealth for themselves. That's all. That is all they are doing. It's the so-called voices of conscience. Nana warrior no. Today, Wontumi. As a result of that, most of the civil society groups they can speak against this. Why should I only this? No, I'm on appointment.
Yeah.
I'm on appointment. But I'm very happy today, Franklin Kujo. All this government is the fastest pickpocketing government in Ghana's history. We'll pick your pockets.
Yeah.
Simple. And GPR to you, you are the last group of people I will to force this government to rescind its decision, and I won't reduce the tax drastically because Oscar, this is very punitive. There is one tax in Ghana, Oscar. What at the bar, bibia no bobokoso or your fuel tax. Because fuel prices are koso ka krebi pe bibia no bobokoso ya wagana ha eyinom na tomatoes are 10 cedis. What's want to be that? In the ko market na kwhwe cement bo 85 cedis no in there or your 130 cedis over 50 Ghana increment. One bag of cement within 6 months. You be be catch them there aban papa aba. Or ya aban woni me hwe wa bomban woni me djuma hwe Minister for Communication. They togbe. He had all the solutions in opposition.
Yeah.
He had all the solutions in opposition. Ojo okasatia eslowusu this is the pain. They ran down Akufo-Addo's name today. Enim gwase na waka won. Enim gwase me say another sofu pain bi o Ghana ha. Ade wodre ye no social media. Ojina no pulpit do no lu twakoshi.
Yawa alabaster box was one.
Olu twakoshi there o send 300,000 Ghana cedis.
I mean, I
don't what what's on the 30,000. He levy. Koshisam. Koshisam. Oscar said, "Eto 300,000 cement no kwotwe na also the or transfer no." The highest you could have paid was 3,000 Ghana cedis.
That is it.
3,000 Ghana cedis. That is 1%. Oscar, look at this. So the same software, so kwato petrol or the money church members 300,000 and him tax over to 23,691 Ghana cedis.
As you know, all justify.
Yes, he wants to justify it because of politics. You know, OBS a software no, the one no quality. That to because in Christianity, truthfulness, love is the foundation of Christianity. That's why I saw for Lijakoshi. I saw for Lijakoshi. When you find one not transfer 300,000 or 30,000. He levy. Koshi just we want to justify the wicked policy of President Mahmoud Abba. Today, in the Eto petrol 300,000, the Miss Canada Quarter Cement or Eto petrol 300,000, Obutia tax 23,691 cedis, 70 pesos. Sadama Bani onye wikida minim abani biara obeye wicked biom.
But they get out here justification from President John Mahama. Just say time say any CD no appreciate it. And I'm sure my fam go bua ba form and you know one Ghana CD no will not affect a nipa no award to fuel no sir. I'm say really?
Oscar. Yeah. Your system. I'm in poor. I'm impossible. I cannot compare myself to President Mahama. Oscar, when the CD was appreciating, look, it is good, but the most beneficiary of this appreciation of the CD are the importers. Now, yet Diagra exporters won't bet someone. So the government should find a balance quickly so that I don't know one be a problem. Look, Oscar. The further appreciation of the CD will compel the government to introduce another tax.
Yeah,
I'm telling you, because Aban, only any projections in March about at forcing or the budget to call Parliament. He projected there, the CD will be hovering around 15 cedis, 40 pesos. 15 cedis. So it was the responsibility of the government to manage it. Said CD no I appreciate him pa umbre 14 13.5 no and one and I manage so that your export sector will not be found grumbling. Na importers and also will benefit kakra na edroko na manage na strengthening one industrial sector and the manufacturing sector. But for propaganda's sake, you know, you push I don't know. What pushing now? I don't do 10. No, oh yeah, oboko phone biom no. A chance my president Mahama okay. Also, I have had a meeting with the finance minister and the governor of the Bank of Ghana. I believe the real strength of the Ghanaian cedi is to the dollar is between 10 and 12. Yeah. I mean, what kind of asamaba because taxes now only do ports now what the be juma or money mono the miscanning our drop.
Yes.
But because of the huge propaganda now why you need to know kwana oba fada woba then woba massage the into young for the mad mission. President Mahama cannot justify this anywhere. To be frank, the Minister of Energy on City and Joy after on Wednesday, after we pass the draconian taxi, say this is going to help the government purchase fuel to power the plants. One kind would do check out. One kind would do check out. Sisiara.
Oh God.
Yeah, Sisiara. And one thing Nkofumpo way mistake in there. People think it is only the appreciation of the cedi. Now what cause some fuel price wa before. No. At the time Akufo-Addo left power, no petrol 1 liter you 14 diesel 1 liter 14 cedis 99 pesos. In a world crude oil price per barrel was $85 per barrel. Since I'm in your say, or 65.
Yeah, that's what
there are only 3 things on my fuel price or when the price of crude oil goes higher in the international market, exchange rate depreciation or appreciation, and the taxes on fuel on a normal fuel price or the man they basing apart from that in Libya and Wobium. So far, since January up to now, there has been about $20 reduction in the world market crude oil price. The dollar internationally has become weaker. It's in automatically fuel prices will go down. Oscar, tell me the tax what that be? So fuel prices were international market the government will be compelled to increase the pump price per liter into an increase in then the Ghanaian people will now feel the pinch. You may feel the pinch, seriously. And this thing, Oscar, this thing is not justifiable anywhere in the world. This is absolute wickedness. Or yet modern to just steal from the Ghanaian people. Or Bibiara. Because I want president, ministers, want to fuel. Want to be. It's the Sami Jemfinum, Sami Jemfina black one. Want to remember part of Makasa. Why want to remember part of Makasa? Because they don't buy fuel. Want to be. And the government is estimated in the budget to use 40 million Ghana cedis a month for fuel. President Mahama will use 40 million Ghana cedis. Akufo-Addo was using around 23, 24. He will use 40 million. Over 100 committees, they are all benefiting from the free fuel. Okay. The Ghana for Yemutu the Miski. GPRT for Yatawanechi. One code demonstration, one force a ban, not so at least 20% will be okay. Than giving them this huge money. No, we are very rough for that Ghana for.
Very well. Digitama, ya nase, nanka me pese ye share ye OSP ni kenu for real time, but emre no ko.